Tag listener. Not worry about it. Tailoring my music experience. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, hopefully you can hear me over all that music in the back. I was just looking on a website called Slipstream, so this is all non-copyrighted music I can use on YouTube and Twitch and stuff. I won't get, you know, axed by YouTube or Twitch or whatever. Okay. Oy. Alright, so now we got everything kind of figured out. We'll see. Huh. Alright, I'll close that down. Close this down. Should be fine. Tag change. Oh, no. That's not the one I want. Throw in my macro. It just kind of determines whether or not a state change should go in here if you look. Right now I'm just doing it for the death state, but I'm going to go back through and edit this so it does all of it, because I have a bunch of gameplay tags. See? I had a bunch of them kind of listed out for now. I don't have an idea for all of them, but I even got class tags. So like I'm going to make it so my system has gameplay tags used for the class to select and all that stuff. And each tag will, you know, be able to be displayed to the player. Okay, turn see. I just need add return node. Compile and save. I'm pretty sure now I gotta go through and add my call state dead change to my add tag. Shouldn't be too bad, and I'll have to. Okay, so we'll go here and we're going to push this further. We want to. This is the one I want. Oh. Do, do, do. Okay, that all looks nice and pretty. So we're gonna add another event here called keyboard, or we're going to add our gameplay tags in, and then we're going to pull out. We're going to do add tag listener. You can see now it has like a special event, right? So what we'll do is we'll go down here. We're gonna make a list for the death state for now, just because everything here is, stay death. This is basically a testing system for the gameplay tags. Make sure that it's working properly, guys. So don't be too worried if you don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. It's really complicated. I'll add a new custom event if it'll type for me. And inside this custom event, we're just gonna call it, if it wants me to rename it, dead change. This is just kind of like showing you an example, and then we're gonna drag out, do a print string. We'll just say dead changed. It's okay. It's kind of like I'm following like some tutorials and stuff like that. So once I get this system set up, I can start actually doing some cool shit with it. But now that that's set up, saved, complex, should be fine. Okay, great. So now I got this gameplay tag, like, thing. So all of these are, like, tests to show you that I can add a tag, that I can check my active tags, right? And I can use this for all sorts of stuff, not just like what I'm doing here. And we can do gameplay tags on pretty much any object too, so we'll disconnect these for now, or maybe I'll just show you how they work. So we'll go here, press play. Yeah, don't worry about that. I had changed how my UI works, so I don't have any on there. Press 1, see stack amount, 0, or it's adding to the stack. So now I got like 10, 11. And it says I have the tag. And I can reduce the tag. And I can... Not working because I must have done something. It did not work properly. So I'll go back into the gameplay tags. We'll double check everything just in case. Issue. Dun, 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 dun. And add tag listener. Determine the tag changed. Death, condition true, changed, false, not changed. So that should work. Tag notify. See notify tag, boom. Just has gameplay context. Yeah, so I thought. Gem tag changed, gameplay tag changed. Back in the Greystone. If pressed, tag is death. Event. So press play. Press 1. Press 4. Did it already disconnect 4 just now without even... No. I haven't disconnected any of these yet, so it should be working. That's not. I gotta figure out why it's not working. Oh. I was just using it wrong, guys. So it should actually work. So, okay, so dead state, I got a couple added. I press 4. See dead state change, dead change, because now we're adding dead or removing dead. And this shows us we have dead, and we'll go all the way down. See, it'll now be listening for dead. No tag. but now that it's on there, it doesn't turn off. It'll just tell you that dead changed, so now it's listening for, it'll be listening for the death state, and if the death state happens, say the death state changes, and see, we can use this context, we can actually split this struct. So we have our active tags, we have our context tags, and what we can do is be like, boom, and do some fun stuff with this. So we don't really need to worry about the origin, but if we want to split that even further. So active tags, and what we'll get is valid. Get tag. There you go, has tag. And if death is true, so now we have our active tags, we can do this, we can go off, we can branch. And then if dead, say we do have it, it'll just do this to death active. And I can be like, print string, will be like, not dead. You're like, oh, that might not work. Watch. We'll compile, we'll go settings, we'll go test. Alright, so 4. Press 4 first. We can say not dead. Not dead. Not for sure that would work, but I guess I'm not very good at what I'm doing, huh? Let's see. So if it has tag death, which should be true, it should print death active. But if it doesn't have death, then it should go to not dead. Once it hits 0, so then, let's see, no tag, has tag. We basically want to just copy this, bring it down here. Toss those. And get active tags. We'll just drag this out. Plug it in there. And we're going to change this from tag found to no tag. I'm going to be like, boom. So if it's true, we can just say is dead. And not dead. So now, I was trying to use this, but it didn't seem like it wanted to do the thing I wanted. So we should be able to use them together now. So we got our stacks, those work. We can tell that works, right? So then we'll press 4, and now press 1, is dead, is not dead, see? So now we can use that to kind of show you like, oh yeah, this character died. Like if it died, then they want to die, and then they set a respawn time or whatever. Or I'll make a function for respawn at some point, and you'll be able to, you know, respawn on death to a certain location, or maybe it'll load save, whatever. But now that we have that, we can use those gameplay tags to do those kinds of actions. So all of this works really well. So we can now just kind of like break these links because we're going to be doing another system now. These are all great. These are gameplay tag. So our gameplay tags are now working. I gotta change the gameplay tag system a little bit later on so that when it's like add tag to listen for, right? But if in here it's looking at the dead state, so it'd be like, we should probably add a second input here and call it tag. The listen for tag, but trying to think of a good name for it, guys. Sorry. Tag to listen for, because it's listening for a tag. I'll just call it active. Active tag. Active tag. Yeah, I'll just call active tag. That way, when we plug it in, or yeah, I can go in here and I can be like, so now I have a tag to listen for. But I can refresh that now. Right? Didn't I just change tag listener? I had to change determine. Oh, but tag listener still doesn't have. Determine tag to change. And it's the tag you're listening for versus the active tag. And if your active tag and your listen tag are equal, then it's changed. No, that's not where I want to do that. Just leave it here. This is basically just determine tag change, so we have plenty of tags. Lots of tags. So we'll just make this a variable. We'll just call it the tag changed. That way, in our tag listener, we're looking for the tag changed. And so I can go in here, we can hook this up, and it's listening for a tag, right? But if we drag out of gameplay tags, we do get, or no, we can do set tag changed, right? We set it before, so when we do this, we set this. And we're gonna set tag change to death. And it should still work. I think that is proper. Plug this all back up. I just want to test this thing, make sure I'm understanding I did this right. So for now it's set, right? I'm gonna look for this one tag. So now, alright. This, I'll do this. Is dead. Not dead. Yeah, see, it does the same thing. Okay. And that means we can set this tag for different things. I'm sure I'll have to eventually change how we get this tag into a different function, like, so we have our added tags, we remove tags, we can stack tags, we can get our active tag container. Oh, maybe that would be a good idea. And our tag container. And split that struct. We can get active. No. No, that doesn't work for what I want. I'll figure it out. But for now, I can just set it and change it as we need. Like for this specific one, it sets it, right? Eventually, I'll have to get it so that it's looking for a stack and like it'll compare. It'll be a little more complicated. But for now, just with like one, we'll be okay. So break these links again. And we're gonna change focus and go from worrying about our gameplay tag system to worrying about gaining experience and having levels and such. Experience per level. Gameplay tags, small character. Let's just move all of these into categories. Let's move this one to a movement. Make another one called, I'll just call it combat. That way we can get all of this stuff kind of cleaned up a little bit, because it's in my way. Melee speed sounds like it'd be a movement, but I'm gonna put it in combat. Experience max, speed level, and event dispatcher for leveling. Already made, because I was doing some stuff with it earlier. I can see this is how we're attacking. I can kind of show you my damage and attack stuff. This touchpad information. If I ever move it to a phone game, I have a lot of this stuff set up. This is a Greystone player character is from some free stuff that they have on Epic Games. So shoot at my character. Okay, perfect. I just have EXP level. Go to our gameplay tags. We don't need that. We have a different component for experience. And we'll have to add this. Let's see. There. So we got experience and then AC underscore attributes. Because eventually this character is an RPG character, so he's going to have attributes, he's going to have experience, he's going to have these gameplay tags, which affect all of these different things. But we can go into this, and now we got leveling, experiences and stuff. And what I want to do is add a functions like level up, and in here we're going to Next, we want to go ahead and make a structure. We'll call this st underscore level. And the structures are kind of nice because you can like put stuff in them. So we'll just call this your base level. And then you have your, and that's obviously an int, right? And you have your, if it'll let me, your, gosh, game. You got your current, if I can spell, guys. Got your current exp, and you have your max experience, and these change per level, you know, so it'll be like a curved chart for it. It seems about right. 6p and current XP. Do I want them to be floats? Sure. Seems right. Because what we'll do is every time we level up, we're going to add this up and we're going to increase our max XP. And we'll reset our current XP to 0. So now I can go in here and I can take away experience, right? We don't need that anymore because now I can go in here. We can go to st underscore level and we can compile. So now this has all of our stuff, right? So we'll drag this out and we'll get level and we'll split it. What we want to do is to add, to increment. So when we level up, we'll increment our level. We'll set to want that to a variable. I'll make a public variable because it's gonna get something that's gonna get called on and changed a lot. Set this. And we want to break that link. We just want to get our current level and we just want to set it to 0. So increment our level, set 0, and then we want to do another add, but we want to add our max level. We'll just add 100 for now. There's like a cool curve chart I could do with this, and then that will again promote that to a variable, and then we'll set it, add 100 to it. We'll also make the base value, we'll set the base value to like 50 for now, and that's base 0, and that's, we want this base 1 because you don't really want to there. I'm gonna compile and save. Okay. Now I have leveling up, and you're like, oh, I want to check if level up works, so go to our Greystone player character. We'll go down here. We'll steal 1 from this gameplay tag test. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag out EXP. Wanna do level up, right? And then it is get level, and we want to do a print string, connect these, split that pinned, then we're gonna do pinned. Oh, we'll drag off string and do pinned. Pinned, and we'll make this kind of long, so we'll add like 6, and then what we'll do is your level space, we'll plug in XP reset. Gotta add a space at the end. And then we'll say new max EXP. And we'll just plug that in. And so we level up as soon as like it starts. So go in here, press play. We'll just press 1. Like, oh, you're level 2 now. It's not increasing the max XP, but it is leveling up. When I level up, I add 100. Which it is. That should be working. It's not. Really? EXP's max experience is 50. Even though it's incrementing what I want it to increment, but it's not increasing. I don't know, I guess let's try that and see if it'll double it. No, it's not changing it at all. Drags out, we'll I want to add experience level, and then we want to set current level experience. CXP. And then what we'll get. I'll add to it. File. Save. Oh, that's not working at all. Not working at all. So I'm adding 10 XP, but the level XP isn't improving at all. So just adding 10, it's not doing the thing I want. Ay, jeez. I'm gonna have to figure out. I still got music to vibe to. Maybe I just did this fucking wrong.